European Ahwazi Human Rights Organization update. Amnesty International. 2 Ahwazis aged 19 and 35 died in Ministry of Intelligence detention facilities. Amnesty International, on the 10th of February 2012, released a public statement on Iran in regards to Iran's recent crackdowns on Ahwazis in the cities of Ahwaz and Shush, also known as Susa. Amnesty International said, reports have emerged that around 49 members of the Ahwazi Arab minority have been arrested since the 10th of January 2012 in at least 3 cities in the southwestern province of Arabistan. A family member of Nasser Derafshan Alboshokeh, aged 19, told Amnesty International how his relative and Mohammad aged 34, both members of the Ahwazi Arab minority, died in Ministry of Intelligence detention facilities in Ahwaz and Shush. Both men, arrested on 26th of February and the 21st of January, respectively, were reported to have been tortured before they died. The family of Nasser Derafshan Alboshokeh has not yet been permitted to bury him. They have reportedly been told by the local Iranian authorities to keep memorial services private as a condition of the funeral taking place. Nasser Derafshan's family learned of his death on the 30th of January 2012. He is said not to have had access to legal representation nor been permitted any contact with his family during his 4-day detention. Amnesty's statements follows the Human Rights Watch report. Iran arrests sweep target Arab minority on the 7th of February 2012, which called on the Iranian government to immediately release or charge 65 detained Ahwazis in the city of Ahwaz, Susa, and Hamidiyah. In its annual report for 2011, Amnesty International said that Ahwazis, and along with the Azerbaijanis, Baluchis, Kurds, and Turkmen, suffered ongoing systematic discrimination in law and practice. The use of minority language in schools and government offices continued to be prohibited. Those who campaign for greater political participation or recognition of rights face systematic threats, arrest, and imprisonment. The report also stated that in September 2011, 4 Ahwazi Arabs held since June 2009 were reported to have been sentenced to death on charges including enmity against God and corruption on earth. On the 19th of April 2011, Amnesty International called for an independent and impartial investigation into the killing of Ahwazis, urging Iran to recognize and address the grievance of Ahwazis, also to investigate clashes between security forces and protesters from the Ahwazi in 2011, stating that the crackdown came around a Day of Rage protest held on the 15th of April to mark the anniversary of demonstrations that took place in the regional capital of Ahwaz in 2005, when local Ahwazi Arabs held rallies in protest at a letter they believed was written by an official who outlined a policy of Persianization of the area.